Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Smart Money Concept market overview. How you're all doing? Let me know if you're here in the chat. Of course, I have with me Roman. Hi, Roman. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine as well. People might notice that I have a slightly different camera angle. Let me know what you think, if it's better or should I change it back to the original one? But it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to adjust to the new setting. Instead of looking up, I now have to look to this side. But yeah, let me know what you think and if we need to keep it like this or not. Also, let me know what you think of the current market. Like, are you still holding on to your Bitcoin? Have you sold? Let us know. And also, if you have any questions to Roman about the markets, also chat into the live stream that you're looking at. All right, let's get started, Roman.
Yeah, so what do you think about the market?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like what we expected it to happen. Maybe a little bit earlier than we thought, but we're here. So it's not surprising.
Yeah, it's a little not the way that I expected, not as we discussed in the previous stream. So we expected this move into the daily fair value gap, what was weekly fair value gap? No, multiple daily fair value gaps.
Yeah, there were, yeah. But yeah, as we noticed yesterday in the backtest, the move had already happened into that fair value gap.
Yeah. But it would be still pretty good to take out this liquidity after taking this one below. So that's why I expected this move up.
Yeah, but I mean, it follows the structure, right? The market structure. It's not otherwise it would be a change of character.
Well, yeah.
So
it would be good to see the correction into this 0.5
true
of the dealing range.
True, but as you've also shown, I think last couple of times, is that in the previous, like 2021, that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's what I noticed, and
it didn't happen this time.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't respect this.
Is this part
middle
right?
of the dealing range?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weekly time frame, but on daily it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, it never got into that area.
Yeah, so here we didn't have the correction. Then here we kind of had something. Then here there was no correction into the middle of the dealing range. Yeah.
Yeah, so to me it feels like that same time again.
Yeah, but I'm actually I'm really happy that we have the stream today because there are so many things happened that I want to discuss.
Okay.
Well, pretty like a lot of major targets have been hit. So we can see that this liquidity has been taken, I believe, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it might be finally something for the reversal, but it doesn't mean that it will reverse right now. It doesn't mean that we're going up right now like this. But it might be somewhere close. We might see another move down and then some kind of reversal. So that's what I would expect from Bitcoin. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I've got my order still lower, but yeah, no, I think
that's for the long term, right?
Yeah, that's for the longer term. But for the short term, yeah, I think that there's going to be some kind of. I mean, this panic was quite a lot. So, I think it has to, like, yeah, come back to this level at least, like this fair value gap there. Maybe even to this one, but yeah. I think you see as well, like the panic is here and now you're going to get into this. So typical Bitcoin is going to be like a little bit of a sideways pattern and slowly moving up and then probably go down like that. And how high it goes up, yeah, that's always different. Like yeah, you can see this clear flag, right? We identified that last week as well, where we see that this was a bear flag. And obviously, you don't know exactly if it's a bear flag or if it's a reversal, but yeah, as soon as this broke, then it was obvious that this was indeed the bear flag.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, what I also noticed is that, again, we mentioned that yesterday in the stream, but there are so many similarities to the previous cycle, to the drop that we had before. So I think it's pretty similar to, I believe it was this one. Or probably this one. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think something like that we discussed yesterday.
And probably I thought about this. Yeah, I forgot what I was looking at. But yeah, I'm expecting to see something like this probably in February, or maybe somewhere between February and March. So some kind of a correction to the upside into the weekly fair value gap like this. So we had this move last time in 2022. And if we go to our current chart, do we have any fair value gaps? We still have this one.
Well, also this one. But it's obviously not complete yet, so it might.
Yeah, I believe on the other exchanges I had something like this, like fair value gap here as well on weekly.
Okay.
Let me check.
Yeah, it's possible, of course, that not. Although for a weekly chart to have this kind of difference would be strange.
No. Yeah, there was no fair value gap there.
Oh yeah, so
but yeah, we'll probably have this fair value gap, and this would be the target.
Yep.
So yeah, I think we might see another sweep of that liquidity, and then we'll go into fair value gap. Some kind of a consolidate or redistribution.
Yeah.
Something like that before.
Because it's not, we're not accumulating yet, I don't think. But that doesn't mean that you can't go long, right? Like if we see that first structure like we saw here, if we see that, because we were saying you could get some longs in here, and they were. Like when we did the backtest, there were some longs in this area. So you can go long right here. Like right now, going short even further would be risky. Maybe when we reach this level again, that's when you look for the short. But for now, I can see an order flow in the long direction. Obviously, you might want to wait until you get one confirmed, and then maybe there's one or two left that you can go long. But
yeah. So first of all, what you want to see is the 4-hour shift. It would be here, but the problem is that it also aligns with that weekly fair value gap.
Yeah, that's what it formed.
So yeah, that's why I hope we'll see another drop down, and then we'll see a shift somewhere here, hopefully.
Yes, that will give you.
But also,
that will give you the opportunity to go long for a quick one.
Yeah. Also, on the daily time frame, I believe that we'll see some kind of a higher move up. So not just into this weekly fair value gap, but something into this premium range. So maybe this daily fair value gap. Something like that.
But wouldn't it be more, because this is more the swing, because you have your you have your swing here. This was
no, I mean, this would be this broke the structure.
Yeah.
And also, so this one didn't test this area. So if we had a move like this, then yeah, then we could try to use this as a dealing range. But it didn't test the middle of the dealing range, then it's better to use the larger one.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, this one also might be the target for the sweep at some point. If we get there, it's pretty optimistic, but we'll see.
Back into the 90s. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We had hoped that it would reach back into the hundreds, but because in previous episodes we did say that it might touch the 100 again, but it didn't. I managed to, like, I had bought all the way down here for a midterm investment, and I managed to sell it here.
Oh, that's nice.
And then it went down there, like literally at the last week. I think maybe it was here or something, but definitely in these candles here, that's where I sold. Got a beautiful red candle here with lots of green candles on this drop.
Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, this is what I expect from Bitcoin. We can move to other coins.
Yeah, was there anything on the
Let's
dollar
check
index
Ethereum.
actually?
Um,
Because we went straight
not
to
really.
Bitcoin, but did the dollar? Yeah, the dollar breached
Yeah,
did another sweep. Oh, that was last week. Yeah, it just recovered.
Yeah, it was last week, so
But it's
it basically just confirmed.
It's interesting because last week, I think if you put it to the daily, we were just about to break this one. And now we see that it's just a sweep on the weekly.
Yeah. It was Wednesday, right? Stream was here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it's the weekly sweep then. So we saw that it broke, and now we see the reaction, and it looks like more of a range trade.
Yeah, and it's closing above this bottom bound of the range. So it's confirming the range idea. And yeah, on the intermediate term, I'm expecting to move like this to the upper side. Then, yeah, maybe in the long term, we'll get to this monthly fair value gap that I'm waiting for. I don't know, it's like 10 months already.
Did you check anything about like appointing the new director of the Fed?
No, not really. I mean, I'm trying to be like just looking at the chart.
True.
Yeah. Because I find it like when I have too much information, then I'm making worse decisions.
Especially things like external news. That is, I always say that like we're always looking for news to correlate to the data, but that's, I don't know, it's some kind of bias towards it. Like it's not, we don't know if that's what moved the market. We don't know exactly which news item actually moved the market. I mean, sometimes you can take a good guess, but yeah.
Yeah, but again, we've done so many backtests, and
it doesn't matter.
None of them. Yeah, you don't read the news during backtests, but you still can correctly predict the intermediate term move.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, so that's what I expect within like probably a couple of months. I don't know for sure. And in the short term, probably some correction after that move up. So maybe we'll see something like this. Yeah, and actually that's not good for me because I opened shorts on Euro, and it would mean that Euro will go higher. That's interesting.
Wow, it did go really high. Should have bought some dollars.
Yeah, so on Euro, I just opened a short position from this fair value gap, I guess, but it's probably not the best one. Yeah. Need to check my positions.
Wow. Luckily, you're trading on a time frame that you have plenty of time to do that. As long as you don't make any rash decisions, right? So, because how many times have you told us like, oh, I've taken that position, but then I read this piece and then I canceled it and closed it, and then it hit your take profit target anyway.
Yeah, it happens so many times.
Yeah. Oh, why is this banner on, by the way?
So yeah, not too much to say about dollar and euro. I'm not sure how to relate them right now to crypto. But again, like we can see this correction on dollar. Maybe that's the time for crypto to go higher. I don't know.
Alt season? Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. It's a coming. No, I don't think so. But yeah.
Well, I mean, again, let's go back to history. So what we had in 2022, we had this move on Bitcoin. And why not? Yeah, it was like since end of January till end of March.
What would it be if it goes back to 90 now? That's 30%, I think. Yeah. Oh, not even 23. Yeah. So 47. Nah, we would have to go lower for that first, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, like this would be pretty good move.
Yeah.
You have this, and then altcoins will move like 40% or something. So yeah, it is possible. And yeah, this will be called the alt season. The legends will be about this alt season.
The alternative alt season.
Okay, yeah, let's check Ethereum. So Ethereum also finally touched this monthly fair value gap. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh yeah, and it took up the liquidity as well.
Yeah, swap that liquidity, and what else? Yeah, and not sure if it is reversing already, but yeah, I don't see any strong candles so far. You'd want to see some fair value gaps on the way up, but nothing happened.
Any RSI divergence?
But yeah, that's what I was going to check.
Looks like it, pretty much.
Yeah, it's the same as on Bitcoin.
And I mean, I also used the RSI divergence a lot on the quick scan sessions. And this pattern, like if you just look at the candles, this pattern looks similar. So the panic is over. Like this is over. We're now getting into this thing. We're gonna see some kind of relief. It's normal. And it doesn't matter which time frame you look at it. You will see these types of patterns everywhere. And especially combined with the RSI divergence. I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed, and we also don't know how high it will go, but that there will be some kind of relief, that's a very high probability.
Yeah, well, we can guess.
We can make educated guesses, yes.
So yeah, maybe we didn't test this fair value gap that I expected last week.
Yeah, but this one here could be it.
Might return to this one.
Yeah, or even this one is already. Then at least you also stay below this swing point, which would make sense for the bearish move that we're in.
No, but I mean, you want to take out the swing just to fool other traders and make it look like it's finally the alt season and we're going to 10K Ethereum.
Oh, I like how you say that. Fool the other traders.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the reality of trading. You're not trading against, like, I don't know.
No, yeah.
You're trading against real people that want to take your money.
Yes. Don't hate the players, hate the game, right? If you don't like it, if you don't like that someone will take your money, then maybe trading is not for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was the small weekly fair value gap that I saw I thought it was on Bitcoin, but yeah, this is on Ethereum. And if we take, yeah, you can have like 45% correction.
Alt season's back on the table.
Yeah, just the problem that nobody will buy here. Or if they buy here, then they will not sell here because they will expect 5K.
Yeah. Yeah. New all-time highs. When moon? That was
Yeah.
the phrase, right?
Lambo.
When Lambo,
Yeah.
when moon.
But yeah, like, to be honest, I see this, like, we might see again another sweep, the same as on Bitcoin, but it's pretty unusual that we have this 3 touches and then see another 4th one. We don't usually have the other one. So maybe we'll just see some kind of a slow correction in this area and then we'll go up without sweeping this one. So yeah, all we want to see is some kind of aggressive move up with fair value gaps on the way.
At least this 4-hour shift is not that high.
Yeah, this 4-hour shift would be pretty good. So yeah, you want to see the move up that creates the shift and fair value gap be 4-hour. And then within this one, you can just place your order even like this. And yeah, might work out. Can be a pretty good swing position.
Yep, I think so too. That would be the first long opportunity. But yeah, you do have to wait for that shift, as we saw yesterday in the backtest. And I mean, we saw it on Bitcoin, but Ethereum, Bitcoin, they're not the same, but they do have similarities in the way that the market structure works.
Oh yeah, they correlate a lot. Okay, let's check Solana next.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was happy about having a stream today, because just like an hour ago or 2 hours ago, we had the sweep. Yeah, 3 hours ago. Finally. I thought that, no, we cannot reverse without having the sweep. So it's really good to see when I'll finally taken out this one.
I was talking this weekend with someone who was in Solana, and they were asking me some questions about their position. And I believe it was a liquidation at 100 and, or a little bit, 102, something like that.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens. And then we didn't know that, right? I did say it's likely that it will go down. It's likely. And he was like, well, I hope it doesn't happen this weekend. I was like, I don't know, but it didn't happen in the weekend, but it happened fairly soon after. So I hope he managed to rescue his position to the best of his ability and didn't blow his account. But yeah.
Yeah. Having just hope is not the best approach to trading.
No, but this is an experienced trader, so I hope he managed to get out of it.
Yeah, then at least I hope it was the isolated position and not the cross position. Because if it liquidated the whole account, then
liquidated cross is that's very painful.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see what we have here. We just took out this liquidity. We might see another move down, but we have this inverse fair value gap, pretty nice one. So this can be the target for the move up. And yeah, again, we have the same around 40% move up. So it looks pretty good. That's on the, oh, it was weekly fair value gap. That's even better.
Yeah, the moves were quite aggressive.
Yeah, some coins just dropped like nothing could stop them. I don't know. And I didn't expect that from Solana. It just...
Well, I mean, the nothing could stop them. I think it's also because there are just fewer people trading. People have already, like, people that have bought at highest points, they're like holding on to their coins for dear life and hoping that it will return to new all-time highs. But they're definitely not going to buy any more now, because they're going to be like, yeah, I'm already this far underwater. I'm not going to buy more. When actually, in fairness, it's better to do that, because then you can get out earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's where the fear coming into the
Yeah.
game. And you don't want to invest anymore. So yeah, let's see what we have on the lower time frame. Again, we have this kind of divergence here, except it's not exactly like on Bitcoin, but still pretty close. And the game plan is pretty much the same, just waiting for the shift.
Yep. Or if it
Either
drops lower and creates new fair value gaps, then you just look for the short, of course. But
no, I mean, I would not open any shorts from here.
it is tricky. But I did do one yesterday on the backtest, where we thought, okay, it's over, but it's over until it's over, right? Even though you might say now, yeah, I'm not going to risk it, but we also say a lot like, you trade until it stops working for you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but there's like actually no fair value gaps at all.
At the moment, there is no reason to enter, so it has to be a new fair value gap.
If you have fair value gap here, then maybe.
But yeah, it's more like right now, because we swept this liquidity. If then the price goes back into this fair value gap, that could be, yeah, a reason to go back down again. But in the meantime, you can get along from here to that point, really. You can also just wait until this happens, not look for the long. That might be the safest thing to do. What about Ripple?
Yeah, one moment. Yeah, I wanted to check the heat map.
The heat map for Solana?
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to work for me. Yeah, it's just these heat maps, pretty good to understand the liquidity and how it works. You can just see where the liquidity lies. But yeah, we don't have the option to see higher time frames to see what liquidity has been swept recently. But yeah, here you can see the brighter the color, it means the more liquidity here, the more liquidation will happen at this point. So it makes sense to go up. Yeah, so you can see like here we had
massive liquidations.
16 million liquidation.
But it makes sense, right? Like a lot of people would have had their stop loss right here.
Yeah. There's just, I really like this visual representation of the liquidity, because we already got used to it just seen with the swings. But here you can see it with the data.
Yeah.
How it being taken out. So yeah, now we have some liquidity in this area. What's that? 98, but that's too close. Let's see what we had as a target. 128. So yeah, here we have this
There's
pool of
a
liquidity.
whole bar of pool. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of money there.
Yeah, and it's nice to see it just correlates with what we've seen on the chart.
Mm-hmm.
Here, even more, but that's much higher. Okay, yeah, let's go back to Ripple now. So we have the range here. And again, yeah, we might see some move up as well, if this is the true range.
Oh, I just messaged that guy, by the way, and he did blow this position on Solana. But luckily, he was isolated.
That's good to hear. So, yeah, we had this deviation at the bottom of the range. Then on monthly, we still have this fair value gap as the potential target. Huge rejection candle here on monthly.
How do you deal with such a big rejection block? Like,
I mean, that's on monthly, so we can take the weekly one. But also, there is like no points of interest for this rejection block. It just happened. So price moved up and then got rejected. And it moved up like it was an unhealthy move. So I don't know what created it. Some news or something. 30% up, while Bitcoin has 10% move up. Yeah, like, I don't know. So it's probably just some manipulation or something because it's hard to explain. But you can just use this one. So weekly rejection block can be the point of interest for entries for the short. And for now, it can be used as the target for longs if we have any. So you have these fair value gaps on the way as well. And here, similar to other coins, again, you just need to wait for the confirmation. We don't have sweeps here, which is interesting. So what we had on Bitcoin, we don't have that on Ripple.
oh yeah. And there's no RSI divergence in either, is there? Because this kind of, it's like, yeah, it's the same direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's just showing you that Ethereum, Ripple is stronger than other coins. So they don't have these sweeps of liquidity. But they still might have one. So we can still see the move like this. Yeah, and maybe that will be pretty much synced with other coins when we'll see the last sweep before the reversal. Because so far, these moves are not too confident. So yeah, it's not the reversal yet. So again, yeah, just as any other coins, we're just waiting either for the sweep and then reversal with some fair value gaps on the way that we can use to open positions, or we're waiting for the shift, but it will be too high. We can also watch if the shift happens on Bitcoin, then you probably can enter
I mean,
the position on
there's
Ripple as well.
also a lot of liquidity building here. So a nice dip into this one and then there, that seems very good.
Yeah, there's that AMD setup, accumulation, manipulation, distribution.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty close to this one. So yeah, they usually build up liquidity like this, then they take out liquidity from one side and then push the price up. So that's what could happen.
Then the Binance coin. I did I did some. I did notice on some of the back tests that indeed, like I had a back test done with the current smart money concept scanner that we're working on, but and it did like the top 10 coins, and BNB was also in the top 10. It was the only one that wasn't profitable. All the others were fine.
Yeah,
but BNB,
that's interesting.
nope. Meaning there's some kind of different manipulation happening in the Binance coin.
Oh, so BNB also touched the monthly fair value gap. And just removed a lot of arrows from the previous stream that didn't work out. Because I usually tell that most of my arrows are pretty spot on, but these were not. Because I expected to move up, something like this. But no, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But this liquidity has been taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good to see. So what we can see on Binance. Yeah, touched monthly fair value gap. Oh, it's also weekly fair value gap. Swap liquidity. Again, it might be the reason for the reversal anytime soon, or we might see the move down again.
Any RSI
So, yeah,
divergence
pretty much
already?
Let's check the 4 hour.
Yep. Yep. On the 4 hour, it's there.
Yeah, so far shift would be here. But yeah, I'm still more like waiting for this move down because I think we need to see another sweep before the reversal. And if that happens, then let's see what we have as a target. So we have this massive weekly fair value gap that is being formed. It's not confirmed yet. And we have this one.
Yeah, I mean, the next target is at the alert. If it goes down.
Oh, yeah, it still has a lot of room in the monthly fair value gap. And then there is the other monthly fair value gap. Yeah, but this move is pretty good. It can happen.
Especially with Binance coin.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it formed an all-time high after October 6th, so anything's possible.
Yeah, it was just a couple of coins that did that. So yeah, what do you think? Do you agree with that?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as last week. They're all showing similar things. Like we expected for most markets to move up to their weekly or monthly fair value gap that was just above the, well, as it now appears, was the redistribution. We all saw that was a very likely scenario, and then it just dropped even further, and that's that's why I like this strategy, because it's reactive, not predictive. But yeah, it's showing this. They all did the same thing, so I expect them to do the same thing for the next week as well, and that relief, that correction to the upside, is getting more and more likely. Maybe not next week, but the week after, because the recoveries always take a lot longer. Like this recovery right here, this took very long time.
Yeah, it's 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I expect actually. So something around that time, around 2 months.
You did say like last week was like somewhere in March that we would see the top of the relief before pushing everyone even further in the red.
Yeah, actually, I believe that this time it will be like a little earlier. So not exactly in March. So maybe it will happen in February, and then also end in February. I don't know. But it looks like everything is happening just much faster now.
Yeah. And what
like
we can only
one month.
speculate about what will be the next trigger for the capitulation. Because last time it was FTX.
Oh yeah, we have plenty of reasons for capitulations.
Yeah. Can you already foresee some things?
Yeah. I mean, there is one
Trump,
big reason.
Trump impeachment?
Yeah. There would be the reason for the altcoin season.
Okay, yeah. Trump coin, Melania coin. I did see Trump coin getting delisted on some exchanges.
Yeah, but exchanges are just looking for the volume.
Oh yeah, they don't care.
As soon as coin is not interesting. Just so many exchanges are now adding gold and silver.
As in
that they didn't have.
Tokenized or the PaxG stuff?
No, just the futures, like anything, I don't know. They have different names.
Mm-hmm.
And just because it's getting popular, you can also see on futures volume.
Yeah, I think Bybit also has like Tesla and all the other things on there.
What's that? Oh, it's not that popular now.
Gold is PaxG, yeah.
Yeah, it's here. But on Bybit, yeah, here we have the gold here sitting on top 6.
Still a lot lower than Binance in terms of volume. It's 5.5K,
yeah.
And the other one is
8,
and that's Bitcoin. So.
Oh, and KuCoin added silver, gold and silver. Nice. They're all just here for your volume and your commission, like fees that you pay them.
Trade my market. Trade my market.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to mention, like, I never actually used volume before, but for the swing spot positions, it might be a good thing to look at the volume at these points because, yeah, we can see the increase in volume, and it might be another extra confirmation that we're about to reverse.
You see that people, well, I mean, we know that MicroStrategies just bought another bunch. They're very vocal about it, so perhaps others are doing the same thing.
Yeah, because they have huge problems.
Did you see that, by the way, that Binance is moving their SAFU fund into Bitcoin?
No, didn't see that.
Yeah, they're migrating their SAFU fund into Bitcoin because they believe it's a better thing. I mean, if that doesn't signal anything, because they didn't they just sell a lot of Bitcoin at the October 6th part as well, where they had moved large chunks to the exchanges as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really follow these.
Well, maybe it's my conspiracy and curiosity that that I was looking for, or I happened to stumble upon those news things. I don't really look for it. I think I just follow some people on like some groups on Facebook or Reddit, and that's where I saw it. And then it's true, of course.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously something happening, but we'll never know the truth. So yeah, I just prefer to not even look into that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use it to base my trades off. The only thing that I used to base my trade off was the sell in October, like at the high point, when I was like, okay, new all-time high, boom, I'm out. That's the only time that I did that based on external knowledge and not the chart. And I will do the same. Well, actually, I will do the same thing in October this year.
Yeah.
Just ape in on the next low in October.
Okay, so let's check something else. Still have some time. Link didn't reach the point yet.
Interesting.
And this October drop didn't sweep this liquidity as well.
Well, that's probably why, because we're looking at the October drop. But Link was massively impacted by this one.
Yeah.
So perhaps it didn't go that low yet because it just it went so low on this one. Because the others have the candle right here, or what is it here? Because it did sweep this one and this one and this one and this one. So if this candle was higher, then you would have taken out all this, apart from this one.
Yeah, but also there was the spot. I believe was it Link on spot
that went to near
where,
zero.
Yeah. No, it was not. But yeah, on spot you can see it swept this liquidity actually. So yeah, I'm not sure how to properly combine this information from spot and futures. Which one to believe?
Yeah. Again, it's we just have to wait for any fair value gaps. First, for longs, you first need to wait for the shift on the 4 hour, and for shorts, wait until it gets into the fair value gap that is formed.
Yeah.
Maybe be cautious by the end of the week. Like if this is truly a fair value gap, go back to the weekly.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, if this is the fair value gap, then maybe wait, be a bit more cautious because don't know exactly how high it will go, because usually they tend to go to that 50 line at least. I've been burned a few times in the backtest, thinking, oh yeah, new fair value gap, go, and done. Unless it happens on Monday, right? Then it's like the quick fair. Although for the weekly, I don't know if that's really true. If the consecutive candle in the week goes in, even then you don't know, because it's a whole week, of course. Like it could happen anywhere in the week. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's vague. And not all markets have this weekly fair value gap forming, right? Or do they?
This one?
Yeah.
No, pretty much everyone. Every market
it's the daily one I'm confused with. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had these drops for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next few days will be interesting to see how it recovers, but yeah, some quick longs definitely possible.
Yeah, again, this one didn't sweep this liquidity yet. Maybe something like this.
That'll be a nice range trade as well.
Yeah.
If it gets back into the range.
Yeah, what happened to this one?
This looks weird. It is interesting to see this move, though, by the way. Like like this part, because this is exactly that relief that we're talking about. So you have the panic, then you have this move, and then there.
And there is also this strategy or like entry model in smart money that is called 3 drives pattern. When you have these 3 touches and then price goes up. So it's similar to what we've seen on other coins. But yeah, we still expect the move down. So it will be like 4 drives pattern this time. Usually it is
there goes the theory. Or maybe we'll look back next week and say, yeah, that's exactly what it was. 3 touches and go.
Yeah, or 8 drives.
Let's get your dice out and just roll one and say, oh, it's this much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to predict what will happen here. Not really sure.
Yeah, we saw last week that Tron was like behaving differently. And maybe they did some news or something, like a update to the network. Something like that.
Yeah, there was something, but yeah, I'm not following that as well.
No, yeah. We don't, yeah. You don't need to be driven by news, but it could explain why it's so different from others.
Yeah, but I would probably skip this market. I have no idea how to trade it.
Did we do a backtest on this?
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
On that case.
Yeah, it's not about the market. It's about the backtester, the person behind it.
Well, if you want my advice.
Okay, what's that? Litecoin.
Oh, you're in this position?
Me? No, it's paper account. I don't know.
Paper account. Just a dangling.
Yeah, that's a weird chart for the monthly time frame. Nothing interesting here as well.
This is the spot market as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Litecoin at 59. Whew. It's quite bad. Is Litecoin dead?
Yeah, I think so. But then at random point, it will just go up.
It's almost back to where I bought it. Is that true? No, oh no, I bought it at 25. I bought it at 25. Yeah. I'm in it for a longer time. I bought back then. I bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and I bought it for 25.
Oh, so near.
But yeah, not much gain there.
Nothing happening here. Just have the monthly fair of the gap. I actually purchased some near here, I believe.
For a spot.
On spot. Yeah, I don't remember what was my target.
200%.
Yeah, I mean, it might happen.
Yeah, of course.
But this one is much safer.
A 72% is much safer. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a weekly chart. It dropped a lot.
Yeah, but this period was just crazy. Just these swings were,
nice,
I don't know.
Nice grid bot.
Yeah, I wish I had a grid bot here. I set it like this. Was it like almost a year moving in this range?
Yeah. But yeah, hindsight is always easier.
Yeah, true. Is there anything else you want to check?
Any CME gaps? Yeah, quite a big one.
Yeah.
It's likely to get filled. So that correlates with the expectation of it going up.
Yeah, but this one is pretty close.
It is close, but it's also large. So it can go anywhere in that gap, of course, like up to here, and it's still 83.
Yeah.
And there's another, like it's just a normal gap, which would be on the other ones as well. But yeah, a full fill of the gap also possible.
Yeah, we'll see.
So this is hopeful. It's hopeful.
I want to see what happened here on euro, because I closed my positions already. I had it like this. Yeah, now it's in break even. As usual.
And why did you close the position?
Yeah, because I expect it to go up again. I mean, this entry was...
It's pretty good. It's above the middle. It's
good on 1 hour time frame, but if we switch to daily, then I'm not sure about this one.
It's a daily fair value gap. Yeah.
Yeah, but also we have the daily fair value gap here that we had the reaction. And then we have another fair value gap here. So yeah, I mean, this one I'm not really confident in, so that's why I just prefer to exit it with a little loss.
How is euro against USDT or C? Is that similar?
Nope. Is it on spot?
Yeah.
USDT?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's just on Binance, but
yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same.
Interesting. So if you want to trade that, is there no futures?
Yeah, but you don't have futures here. Yeah, you cannot trade euro.
Is it not on BingX and the others then?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Bitmart?
Yeah, 2bit. 2bit has it.
2bit has it.
And Bitmart.
And BingX as well, but then under different.
It's something weird.
That's different contracts, right?
Yeah.
Could be from an exchange or something. But yeah, that looks like expiring futures, not perpetual. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, 2bit and Bitmart, you could trade. Do they have the other currencies as well, like pound?
No. Bitmart has.
Interesting. That's not it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe
the ticker names
that is. Yeah, that's the same price. So it's Canadian dollar.
Oh, they just tokenized it.
No, it's probably just picking up the other name. The other, yeah, you can see the price is different here.
Oh, right. It's the, yeah, I see. Yeah. So the price is the same. Yeah, it's just that this one is not matching. It's just matching against the token. With the same.
Yeah, the ticker is the same, but yeah, it's different price.
Yeah, that's so helpful when you have consolidated coin information, but exchanges have the same name for different tickers. That's impossible to match.
Yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't have the fair value gap here. And this one has.
Yeah.
But also, as I said, so now I'm trading. There is also the other fair value gap.
And that's not on here.
Somewhere here. It's not even here, yeah.
Yeah, but
so yeah. it's really tricky with crypto, like trading forex on crypto exchanges, because they don't have the most reliable market information.
Yeah. Muy Bayo says, all the market rejections and breaks to the downside. First, Bitcoin needs to break and gain the 90K level. Yeah. Yeah. We agree. All right. We are over the time for this this session. So I think it's time to invite you for tomorrow's webinar, where we're going to do the quick scan session again. Perhaps to see some glimpse of the new scanner again. That is work in progress. So yeah, I want to thank Roman again for the analysis. Thanks to the audience for participating. We always like it when you get into conversation with us. And with that, I will invite you for tomorrow, and otherwise it'll be next week with another smart money concept backtest and market overview on Wednesday. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Roman.
Yeah, thank you too.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.